Back with live images coming from the Kari Motor Speedway. This is, mind you, live coverage resumes for the 26th edition of the JK Tyre FMSCI National Racing Championship. We're into day 2 and race number 4 is upon us for the day. In overall, race number 9 for the weekend, and it is the JK Tyre presents Royal Enfield Continental GT Cup. 10 laps in this race, and it will be a race full of drama, full of action. As once again, I'd like to reiterate, it is a Pro-Am series. We'll talk about that in a minute. As first, we'll quickly take you through the grid. Anand R will start at P1. Mohammad Samrul Zubair will start at P2. Abhishek Vasudev at P3. Ullas Nanda at P4. Bharat Balan at P5. Uday Prakash at P6. Then you got Pradeep at P7. Raivat Dhar at P8. Varun Patil at P9. Seshadri at P10, Ashish Rumta at P11, Rohan at P12, then you got Jayant Pratipati at P13, Deepak Kumar at P14, Akhil Krishna at P15, Rajeshwaran K at P16, Prabhu at P17, Kaushik Ganeshan at P18, then you got Kalyan Zubin Patel at P19, Sriram at P20, Vignesh Gaur at P21, Jagdish Nagrajan P22, Surya PM starting at P23, Rajkumar at P24, and Venkatesh Ayappan at P25. So it will be a challenge for Surya PM, Rajkumar and Jagdish Nagarajan, who are starting way back in P24, 23 and 22 respectively, while it will also be a good test for Vignesh, who had a good start yesterday but did slip and could not finish the race. That's the reason why the likes of Vignesh, Surya PM, Jagdish Nagarajan, Rajkumar are all at the back of the grid, because they did not finish the race, they all fell. That's the bike of Anand R, the race winner from yesterday. All focused, all composed, and he's ready for another race win here. In bike number 21 is Mohammad Samrul Zubair. The differentiation and the difference between how you can differentiate between the riders, whether they're professionals or amateurs, is the professionals, the number on the bike for professionals is written with black, while for the amateurs it's written in red. So you can see the difference. On the right you see bike number 3 now on your screen. It's written in black. That means Abhishek Vasudev, he will be fighting it out in the professionals category. While right behind him you can see bike number 24, that's written in red. That is the bike of Bharat Balan, who finished second in the amateurs category yesterday. He will be contesting in the amateurs category. There are 25 racers in this category, and of those 25, 10 are professionals, which is number 1 to 10, competitor number 1 to 10, and from 11, in fact from 16 to 30 are the amateurs. Racers we keep an eye out for, obviously, apart from the winners from yesterday. We'll talk about that in a moment. Very quickly, we'll go track side where we have Somil ready.
And it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the Continental GT 650 Cup. We're right here on the grid with the pole sitter Anand R. Anand, yesterday, firstly, many congratulations on a really, really good win. You're back on pole today. What is the feeling like heading into this race?
I got a little bit nervous, but my plan is to be in the 5 lap, be calm and 5 laps and push next 5 laps so that I can make the move a little bit faster.
And what do you think of the competition? Did they give you a good reason to be nervous? Because they are really good riders, no?
Yeah, they are from the last year they are riding, so this is my first time, so I'm getting a little bit nervous, and I'm enjoying the race with them so that I can learn a little bit more about it.
But you're doing an incredible job so far, Anand. All the very best for this one. Stay safe. Have a good one. Pole sitter Anand R right here. It's a tricky one, right? The competition is so tricky. Let's actually speak to the rider in number 2, Mohammad Samrul Zubair. Wait, firstly, a great race yesterday. Many congratulations on that. It was awesome seeing you ride with that much pace, even though you have a red number on your bike. What is that feeling like yesterday?
Yesterday race was wind as planned actually. So I wanted to finish in the first bunch. So I did. Tried to finish my race in the first, actually as a leader, but it couldn't happen. So I'll plan that for today.
And do the rest of the grid feel really impressed with your stuff? Because you're only amateur in name, are you?
I don't think so, actually.
And what's your strategy for today? Who are you most excited to race against today?
So I'll fight with Anand today. So I'll be with him for the last laps. If I get any chance to overtake him and take the lead, I'll surely do it.
Hopefully it's very, very exciting. Stay safe, mate. Have a really, really good one. Mohammad Samran Zubair, yesterday, super impressive. We should now have just 3 minutes left to go before the race begins. And now, let's go to the comms box to talk about the race.
Right then, just under 3 minutes away from the start of this race. This is the JK Tyre presents Royal Enfield Continental GT Cup, race number 9 of the weekend, race number 4 of day 2 of round 1 on the 26th JK Tyre National Racing Championship. It's a full grid. We have with some of the big guns like Rajkumar, Surya PM, Jagdish and Nagaraj, all starting way back because they did not finish yesterday. We'll have a formation lap first, and that will be followed by 10 laps of high action motorcycle racing. Remember, these are 648cc parallel twin engine motorcycles, specially modified for racing, weigh around close to 180 kilograms. Apart from the suspension, the exhaust has also been slightly modified to accommodate the needs of racing on the track. Formation lap underway. Once again, they will get back on the grid onto their starting position. Very simple from Mohammad Samran Zubair. I'll try and keep up with Anand R. On the final lap, if I get a chance, I'll overtake him and win. That's as clear as day and light, and I think that's possibly one of the clearest strategies you will ever hear from one of the bikers. Try and stay with the leader, and on the final lap, I'll try and overtake him. As simple as that. Well, the formation lap is underway, and once again, 10 professionals and 15 amateurs fighting it out in this Pro-Am series. And obviously the professionals yesterday who won the race were Anand R, Abhishek Vasudev and Ullas Nanda, while in the amateurs it was Mohammad Samran Zubair, Bharat Balan and Uday Prakash getting onto the podium. I think Surya PM is somebody I'd like to keep an eye out for. He did ever so well in the amateurs category last season. In fact, most of the time he did finish on the podium with the regulars, with the professionals. And now he's starting at P23. So he's got his work cut out. He's got enough traffic ahead of him for the next 10 laps to keep him busy. And if he wants to win the race, he'll certainly have to go right at it from lap number 1. Now that we're coming to the end of the formation lap, there'll be 10 laps in the JK Tyre presents Royal Enfield Continental GT Cup 2023. We've had one race in this category yesterday. We'll have one today. So it's 2 races per weekend, 6 races. Whoever has the most points wins their category, either professional or an amateur. We got all clear from the marshals for the start of the race. Five seconds to go. Off they go. I think it's a very, very good start for Mohammad Samran Zubair, who started at P2, the amateur bike number 21. Straight away, straight through the middle. He's coming in. I think, in fact, he's taken the lead as well as Mohammad Samran Zubair. This is the corner which is very tricky for these motorcycles, because there's a lot of traffic coming into that corner 1 of the first lap. Almost contact there, but these guys are doing ever so well to avoid each other, stay out of each other's way. And it's Mohammad Samran Zubair. He said, I thought, that he will wait for the final lap to make his move. I mean, he's done it straight away. Bike number 9 there, Rohan R, going off the track for a moment. but he was lucky not to fall, stays and gets back onto the racing track. And there, we'll keep an eye out on bike number 2 as well of Surya PM. Where is he? Has he moved ahead now? It'll be very, very interesting as Surya's got a lot of traffic ahead of him. He's got 10 laps, enough time for him to maneuver his way through all that traffic and try and get to a podium finish. Missed out yesterday did Surya, missed out yesterday did Raj Kumar as well, along with Jagdish Nagaraj as well. So these are the guys who will want to get some valuable points as far as the championship is concerned. Straight away, now in the lead is Ullas Nanda, bike number 10, one of the professionals, while in the amateurs category it is Mohammad Samrul Zubair who continues to lead. Anand has dropped down to 3rd overall, while we have Abhishek Vasudev as well in the mix. So these are your front 4, and then you got Revadhar, the lad from Jammu, who comes in for this race. He is in 5th. Talking about how we've got the entire country covered from Jammu to Chennai, we've got participants coming in here in this championship. Bharat Balan, another one of the amateurs who got a podium finish yesterday, is also 3rd overall. Talking about Revadhar, he is one of the amateurs. So Revat will be 2nd as far as the amateurs category is concerned. Right now, Bharat Balan will remain 3rd. He did finish 2nd yesterday in the amateurs, and overall managed to finish 5th. Did Bharat Balan, which is a good result for him as well. Now, Ullas Nanda was very disappointed yesterday not to get to the top of the podium. In fact, he was 3rd. Didn't look very happy with that result. So he wants straight away to move up. But now move coming in from Anandar on the inside. But again, it's Ullas Nanda who retakes his lead. This is tremendous. The move coming in from Anand, then a counter attack from Ullas Nanda. Make sure that he still remains the race leader. And then you got that bike number 21 of Mohammad Samrul Zubair in the mix of things. And oh my word, that is Anand R just clipping the wheels of Ullas Nanda, losing balance, and that probably is the end of the race. And yes, he taps his helmet saying, what have you done? What have you done, Anandar? And that's the end. No more race points for Anandar. Let's see what happened here. They're coming in on corner number 1. He was braking in hard. In fact, there was no contact between the two, and just Tyre got stuck in that dip, and that was the end. And he knew straight away that was the end of the race for him. More work for the marshals. And talking about more work, there's more work for Somil as he's back in the com box. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Karthikeya. And now we have to talk about the leaders. They have one major competitor not in the fight anymore. That will be a big, big benefit for Ullas Nanda, Mohammad Samrul Zubair and Abhishek Vasudev, because Anand R, as we saw yesterday, is a potent force. Very calm, composed on the grid. Not so much today. He admitted to feeling nervous before the race began, and so maybe the nerves kicking in, unfortunately for Anand, who can be an incredible rider on his day. So that's a big error for him. I'm sure he'll be contemplating what to do before he gets back to the next round. But let's focus on the leaders, shall we? That's the most important part. Mohammad Samrul Zubair at the moment trying to get something on Ullas Nanda, who, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, has had a very, very good race so far. Ullas at the moment is currently in P1 and he started 4th. He's actually overshot Abhishek Vasudev, Mohammad Samrul Zubair and also Anandar to get past into this position in only just a couple of laps. So very impressive what Ullas has been doing. You've got to appreciate the physical effort that he's putting in, because in the last couple of years, Karthikeya, he's gone through an immense body transformation just so that he can race bikes at his prime level, and it's working so far, touch wood.
Well, certainly is working. He had a great race yesterday as well. Didn't manage to finish on the podium, although he was disappointed not to be winning the race and coming in 3rd. But certainly now he's got a golden opportunity now for him to go on and get the checkered flag. He's in the lead. He's in the lead in lap number 4. Remember, we've got 10 laps in this race. He's closely followed by Mohammad Samrul Zubair. Remember, Mohammad Zubair did one better on him yesterday. In fact, overall, Mohammad Samrul finished ahead of Ullas Nanda. Abhishek Vasudev, another one who will be looking, and now he's going tyre to tyre. What stuff this is from Mohammad Samrul, and has he overtaken him? Oh yes, he has. Coming into corner 1, on to corner 2, and it is Mohammad Samrul Zubair, the amateur, who's now leading the race. He's leading the professionals. My word. Abhishek Vasudev also just put in the fastest lap of the race. 1 minute 17.616 seconds. But it's that boy, young Mohammad Samrul Zubair, who's leading bike number 21. And well, he certainly will be now chased down by Ullas Nanda. Ullas will definitely not be happy about this. Now coming in on that cheeky little turn, and he does ever so well. Mohammad Samrul Zubair. Mohammad Zubair has done a terrific job. Now, well, start of the race, he spoke to you, Somal, and he said, I'll try and be with the race leader in the final lap. I can try and overtake and win. That was very clear and simple. But now that he's in the lead, this is where, you know, his focus will come into play. This is where, you know, his relentless effort to stay ahead will come into play.
He said final lap. Clearly he's doing an incredible job when he's able to execute that plan in just 4 laps. Mohammad Samrul Zubair having the start of his life. It helps out that Anandar isn't quite in this race anymore after that major crash. Touchwood, right, or okay. But the fact is, he's earned this right to be P1, but Ullas Nanda will not let him go that easily. No chance. Look at the move he's making. Look at the lines he's taking. More than about speed, it's about constantly reminding Mohammad Samrul Zubair that I am right here in your mirrors. Watch out for me, otherwise it's going to be tricky for you to go ahead with the race normally. And take a look at this momentum. Take a look at the momentum, using all the aggressiveness that he's got from the line. Ullas Nanda is trying to attack at the Mickey Mouse corner, using the inside line. Braking seems to be okay, wobbling a bit. And now for the cutback, it is not possible for Samrul Zubair to maintain the position because Ullas Nanda has stormed to the lead. It was a tricky one initially, but my word has he made it stick.
Well, the way Ullas had been chasing him, it was about only a matter of time that he would try and get ahead of Mohammad Zubair. This is terrifically done. The first 3, the front 3, have now peeled away, way ahead of the rest of the crew, which is about good 8 seconds behind the front 3. That's Bharat Balan, followed by Kalyan, Zubin Patel and Vignesh God. Remember the start of the race, we spoke about Vignesh and how he was doing so well yesterday, but unfortunately he had an incident and could not finish the race. Remember, Vignesh God started at P21. He's moved into the top 6 now, so that's terrific from Vignesh. We'll also get you an update about where Surya is. Remember, Surya started at P23.
And now this battle is incredible. Vignesh God able to get his way up, carrying all the weight of the bike so well. It's fun to see. Vignesh has had a tricky race so far. After that crash in the last one, he's had to fight anyone and everyone starting in P21. Let's take a quick look at the replay for what happened. This is not ideal. A big error for Mohammad Samrul Zubair at the final corner. Losing out on all the momentum, and he's now in P3, which means there is a clear dogfight for P1. Ullas Nanda and the podium sitter in the last one, Abhishek Vasudev. They know each other super well. The Mad Rabbit in P2 will be hunting him down.
Absolutely.
Oh, there he goes. Block pass down the inside.
You said it didn't happen. Well, it was Abhishek Vasudev who finished 2nd in the pro category yesterday, and Ullas Nanda finished 3rd in the pro category yesterday. But now that's the confirmation coming in as well. Ullas has dropped down to 2nd, and Abhishek Vasudev, you saw that, from the left came straight to the right, making sure that Ullas has no way of passing him by. This is terrific racing. This is motorcycle racing at its very best. And there's once again, very quickly takes a peek back, does Abhishek Vasudev, just to see where exactly is Ullas Nanda. He's about a good half a second, possibly even less than that behind. And now it's Mohammad Samrul Zubair, who was coming in 2nd. He's dropped down to 3rd, but he's still, mind you, leading the amateur category. Mind you, he's still going to finish first. If it stands like this and stays like this, he still will finish first in the amateurs category. Overall, he might finish 3rd, but considering that he's an amateur and he's coming ahead of multiple professional racers, that says a lot about this kid, Mohammad Zubair. I think there's problems with Surya PM. He is not on the track at the moment. In fact, they did not even him along with Venkatesh Ayappam, Anand R. These are the 3 that have retired so far. In fact, Anand had a couple of laps in the race. Surya, in fact, I don't think even completed a lap. So that's a disappointing result for Surya PM. Abhishek Vasudev in the meantime has clocked the fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 17.289, and he's slowly and steadily just increasing the gap between himself and Ullas Nanda, getting some breathing space, which is relatively important if you are in the penultimate lap. You're in lap number 9, and you certainly would want some distance between yourself and the others. Vignesh Gaur in the meantime has moved into 5th. That means that he is 3rd as far as the amateurs are concerned. And look at that, there are 3 amateurs in the top 5.
Fun. It's really fun. All the professionals are having a tricky time so far in this race. But the one professional doing a great job at the top has to be Abhishek Vasudev. And why wouldn't he? 13 years of racing, 5-time national champion. He has seen it all, he has done it all. Yesterday, he had all the pace in the world, clocking in some of the fastest lap times that we've seen yesterday. But it didn't really work out very well in the grand scheme of things. He's only P3. Very mature to let the faster riders go past, to focus on his race and to get as many points as he could. But now it's working. Give him a clean piece of tarmac and some clear air. Abhishek Vasudev will go out there and clock in lap times that will surprise everyone. He's a racing coach, mind you. He knows how to do these things very well.
Certainly, you do expect that from the coach. You know something or the other. And you know, we saw Abhishek Vasudev last season as well during the endurance races. Him along with, I think it was Abhishek Menon, who was his partner. They ended up winning the championship, and they were phenomenal that season, Vasudev and Menon both. So I think he's carrying that form here. Abhishek Vasudev, he's done so well. He is leading. We are into the final lap. There were just a couple of more corners remaining, going through that final last of the parabola at the back of the racetrack. And this is tremendous. But look at that. Ullas Nanda hasn't given up. He knows there are still a couple of corners around, and he still can make a move. Slightest of mistakes here from Abhishek Vasudev can cost him the first place as they come in through towards the final corner. It is Abhishek Vasudev who's leading. It will be Abhishek Vasudev who should take the checkered flag. Yes, it is Abhishek Vasudev who wins the race. Ullas Nanda comes in 2nd. And as far as 3rd place overall is concerned, it will be Mohammad Samrul Zubair who takes overall 3rd, but he also wins the amateurs category. Just a confirmation, it is Abhishek Vasudev who wins the pro category. He was followed by Ullas Nanda, and coming in 3rd was Jagdish Nagarajan. As far as the amateurs are concerned, no surprise there. It was Mohammad Samrul Zubair who came in 1st, and he had Kayan Zubin Patel as well in the mix of things, along with Vignesh Gaur. Tremendous race. We did have a couple of incidences, but overall a spectacle of entertainment, of thrill. And you can see the delight on Abhishek Vasudev's face. He's just revving his engine. He's enjoying that victory lap around the Kari Motor Speedway. And it's a big relief for him. You can see in his body language. Yesterday almost got the race win, had to settle for 2nd. But today he said nothing doing, not happening at all. And with Anand R, who was leading at a point of time, he had that little incident on corner 1 where he slid, he skid, and just could not get back onto the racetrack, and that allowed Abhishek Vasudev, if I may say, to go on and win the race. Although the way he has driven throughout, he's ridden throughout this race, I think he would have given Anand also a good run for his money. He would have challenged him till the very last. Now being greeted with a round of applause from the marshals and the officials. It's Abhishek Vasudev who comes in 1st, Ullas Nanda comes in 2nd, and Mohammad Zubair comes in 3rd. And remember, these are the overall standings, overall finishes, and not as pros and amateurs. As far as the amateurs are concerned, Mohammad Zubair wins the race, while in the professional category, it is Abhishek who has done the deed and got the checkered flag. At the end of the race, now going through the mandatory way bridge. After the end of the race, there has to be, your vehicle has to be between A and B. That's the weight with the driver inside, with the rider inside. Happens with, in fact, in all the categories. And that's either be the LGB Formula 4 or be the Novice Cup or the 250 Cup as well. And that just takes away the any advantage one might have with the weight as far as low fuel or high fuel is concerned, which will give you further momentum or take away that momentum, give you extra speed. All these small little things, small millimeters, as we saw earlier in the day, 400th of a second. That's the kind of difference that was between two of the racers to go on and either win the race or come in second. That was Ruhan Alva and R.S. Singh earlier in the day. Ruhan Alva winning that race though by 400th of a second. That's how fine the margins are. No fine margins for Abhishek Vasudev though, the lad from Bangalore. Very comfortably going on to win the race. And in fact, the moment Anand R had slipped, his bike skid and he was out of the race, there was only going to be one winner. Because that's the way he has performed throughout this race. Despite all that pressure from Ullas Nanda, he continued to dominate, he continued to stay on top and eventually get home to the checkered flag and take the race win. Very valuable points as well as far as the Drivers' Championship is concerned. With the DNF, Anand R remains on the points that he had. That was 10, while now with a race win, Vasudev moves up ahead of him in the professional category in the Riders' Championship. It's great to see Mohammad Samrul Zubair coming in for a high five and a hug for Abhishek Vasudev. That's Mohammad Samrul Zubair, number 21, and then we have number 17 as well visible, Vignesh Rao finishing amongst the winners onto the podium as well. Right then, these are the highlights of the race. It was a terrific start. Straight off from the blocks was Mohammad Samrul Zubair, the bike 21 on corner 1, going on and taking the lead, possibly upsetting some of the pros in the process. With the talent and the prowess that Anand R has, very quickly took that lead back. Although it doesn't make a difference if it's Anand R first or Mohammad Samrul first, because they both are in different categories. Although overall finishing would certainly be affected. But as you can see, Mohammad Zubair has dropped down to third, and that was the end of the race for Anand R. Coming hard on that turn, the front tire locking, dipping, and off the track he went, and straight away he knew that was the end of the race for him. This is where now the battle between Ullas Nanda and Abhishek Vasudev started, and that continued till the very end. In the meantime, you see S. Sriram overtaking Rajkumar there in that battle. That's where Abhishek Vasudev in his bike came in on the inside, overtook Ullas Nanda onto that front straight at the start-finish line as he continued to dominate. From here on, it never looked like he was going to lose, although Ullas Nanda did try his best, continued to put pressure on him to get that lead back, get that race lead back. But Abhishek had other ideas. He looks so comfortable on this bike, does Abhishek Vasudev. In fact, he did look so comfortable last season as well in the Endurance Cup. So it seems like he's made for two wheels. Slouching and making sure no aerodynamics, no drag is affecting his speed as they come through towards the final lap. And these are the Mickey Mouse corners where one does try and maneuver to take the lead or overtake the opponent. With the gap that was between Abhishek and Ullas, I think Ullas did try his best, but just couldn't catch up. And there you go, crossing the start-finish line, taking the checkered flag was Abhishek. Vasudev coming in second was Ullas Nanda. Mohammad Samrul Zubair coming in third overall and winning the amateurs category as celebrations begin for Abhishek Vasudev. Back with live pictures here, and you can see Mr. Bhatena there having a bird with the winners, and he's done it all. He's a former racer himself. He's participated in Isle of Man TT and some of the biggest names in motorsport history, some of the biggest in biking history as well. So I think these young boys are in great company. To pick the brains of somebody like him certainly means that you are in good company to get the best and get all the advice from such professionals.
सर इतने प्रेजेंटेशन कर चुके हैं लेकिन इतना अप्लॉज प्रेजेंटर को नहीं मिला आज तक so congratulations, thank you very much. Without further ado, we're going to start from number 3. All the way down from Hyderabad. What a ride this has been for the youngster Vignesh Gaur, copy number 17. Well done. Coming at number Vignesh at number 3. Coming in at number 2, what a ride it has been for cover number 20, Kayam Zubin Patil. Congratulations, well done.
Right then, starting off with the amateur category in the prize distribution. Coming in third in the amateurs was Vignesh Gaur.
Cover number 21, your race winner. Give it up for the loudest applause possible. Zamru Zabur!
You had Kayan Zubin Patel as well. But now for the winner. None other than Mohammad Samrul Zubair. That's the second win on the trot. That's Mr. Sharif Bhatena handing out the trophies to the winners in the amateur category of the JK Tyre Presents Royal Enfield Continental GT Cup.
Andy Samrul Zubair, the fast man in the amateurs, and he took on the professionals too. Gentlemen, raise your trophies, raise your trophies. Sharif sir, आपको फोटो में खड़ी, please stand with the photograph now.
He's made a habit of being there on the top of the podium, has Mohammad Samrul Zubair, and that's a good habit for him. He certainly doesn't want to let it go.
Moving to the professionals, this is quickly to
Vignesh Gaur also finding his place on the podium. He's third. Would have been very, very disappointed yesterday. Vignesh had a wonderful start, was biking so well, but then had that incident, fell off the bike skid, and that ended his journey as far as that race was concerned yesterday.
Thank you, Weber, for joining in all the support we've had for the 26th JK Tyre FMSCI National Racing Championship. Retro Racing, Weber, if you could please...
Kalyan Zubin
for the
Patel
next
there
presentation.
meeting
We're going to start from number 3 and all the way down to the winner. It was
Mr.
salvage
Bhatena.
time for this youngster from Bengaluru. Despite having a
getting
pole
the
position,
prize.
didn't have a strong
And now
finish,
it's
but
time
this is
for
what
the
racing does.
pro
You
category
rise when you
to
need
receive
to.
their
Weapon
awards,
number
their
1,
prizes
Jagdish Nagaraj. Well
for a
done.
wonderful race
Well
that
done,
we've seen
Jagdish.
today.
Fastest man in the qualifying. Disappointing Ed, but then this is where you rise. This is where you rise. Well done, Jagdish. Well done. Coming at number 2.
Jagdish Nagarajan coming in third in the pro category.
You are from Bangalore too. Ullas Nanda, congratulations. Ullas, fabulous drive.
Ullas Nanda coming in second. Wonderful effort from him to chase down Abhishek Vasudev. In the end, he'll have to settle for the second spot.
It's 1, 2 and 3. Bangalore. Abhishek Vasudev. It's 1, 2 and 3 Bangalore.
Has been carried on the shoulders there, the race winner, Abhishek Vasudev. This is tremendous to see. Abhishek Vasudev, your race winner, followed by Ullas Nanda and Jagdish Nagaraj.
Well done. Congratulations. Jagdish Nagaraj, well done. Ullas, well done indeed. Well done, Ullas, with a good fight. But ladies and gentlemen, let's be the loudest.
Trophy is
applause
being
that we
handed
can
out
make
by
today.
Vaibhav Nijavan
Abhishek Vasudev, take applause, take the bow. Well done, Indy. Come on, Indy,
from
clap your hands.
Royal Enfield. Now to the big one, the biggest one, and that is Abhishek Vasudev, the winner
Gentlemen, raise your trophies.
of the race,
Please raise your
the
trophies.
winner of the pro category.
Raise your
Abhishek
trophies, raise your
Vasudev,
trophies.
the lad from Bangalore, has done it.
Thank you, gentlemen. And now leave you for press interviews with Sumil Revizia.
There you see.